Rudy Sullivan is?
Rudy? Oh, you mean that bag of wind in bed seat? How surprising, friend of yours.
Rudy, hey.
It's about time.
How you feeling?
They wouldn't release me till you got here. Look, I'm fine. They checked me over. There's no scratches.
I talked to the joggers, Rudy. They said you were mumbling something about a grenade. Is that true? Now listen, whatever it is, man, whatever's happening, whatever's going on here, we can figure it out.
Look, Declan, I told you I'm fine.
You're fine? You fell unconscious, Rudy, then you rolled down a hill. You nearly broke your neck, and that doesn't sound like fine to me. Rude, whatever's going on here, we gotta find out what it is and fix it, because...
Yeah.
Marissa. Oh, hi. Dr. Braverman asked me to consult on a few cases.
Marissa, I don't mean to be hard on you, but I just can't ignore what you did. Peggy, I'm sorry. I don't want to say anything, and I won't. If you change your paper before the conference tomorrow.
How can I do that? How would I explain the changes?
Say you made a mistake, that you were rushed. I mean, tell Dr. Braverman what you told me. What if somebody reads your paper? What if a doctor, a nurse, a medical student recognizes the patient and sees that you twisted the facts? I mean, wouldn't you rather be honest now on your own terms?
And if I'm not? And say nothing?
Then I'll have to. Sorry.
I don't mean any disrespect, Dr. Fowler. I'm sure you're very competent in your area, but I don't think psychotherapy is the answer for me.
And why is that?
Well, I've never been much of a one for introspection.
Ah, a man of action.
You could say that.
I understand that you've taken hallucinogens as part of your research.
Those drugs brought on images that were very different, very abstract.
I see.
This has nothing to do with my work, Doctor.
Okay, and what about personal relationships? Family, friends?
Good.
Professor, if your students gave you one-word answers...
All right. I have a brother in Baltimore, a couple of nieces. We get together once a year for turkey and stuffing. That's it.
And that's how you like it?
That's the way it is.
Ah. What about friends?
I have friends all over, Dr. Fowler. I've got friends on every continent.
What about close friends? I mean, people that you call up just to chat.
I don't chat. Does that make me nuts?
No. And I don't think you're nuts.
Well, we agree on something then.
But that doesn't mean that your problem isn't psychological.
So, what are we going to do about it? Am I going to have another hour of head shrinking?
Well, before we can continue, I'd like to schedule a physical. It's just a precaution.
Okay.
Excellent.
You got one shot at this, lady. I'm not a pincushion.
Make a fist.
Don't tempt me. You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Relax your arm, please.
If you're gonna keep staring, the least you can do is smile a little.
Helen.
Rose.
What?
Name's Rose.
Helen.
Helen who?
Helen Baker. First time I saw her was in the 9th grade. At the high school blood drive.
And you just had a vision of her right now.
Yeah, as she was then. Vibrant, full of life.
But why Helen Baker?
Because,
Yeah, because,
I was taken with her, okay? I haven't seen her in years.
high school sweetheart, huh?
No, we were never a couple.
Why not?
Because I never told her how I felt.
Were you nervous?
No, I was too focused on school.
Ah, I see.
When's the last time you saw her?
40, 45 years ago.
45 years?
Wait a minute, wait a minute, the movie.
What movie?
A bunch of us went to a matinee. Yeah, it was a cheap science fiction flick. And Helen grabbed my arm just as the aliens attacked.
Like the
They're
aliens
like
in your
my
office?
office.
What about the camel and the car wreck?
There was a car wreck in front of my house. Yeah, somebody ran into a tree, and my mother tried to keep me inside, but I ran out to see what I could do.
What about the camel?
A camel licked my face at the circus.
And that would explain the clowns, too.
So these are memories that have been seared into your brain as a child.
But why are they coming back now? Why like this?
I'll tell you why. The Hakuni ritual.
No,
Yeah,
no,
sure.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Well, it's just a theory, guys.
Marissa, that must have been so hard. I am so proud of you.
Oh, Peg, no, I didn't tell him.
Then,
He offered me a job. Don't worry, I turned him down.
so you haven't...
No, and I'm not going to. I realized who is going to remember some obscure facts about a patient from 15 years ago? Who even keeps their notes from 15 years ago? Except you.
Marissa,
Peggy, I took a minor liberty. You made a big fuss over nothing.
I don't think this is nothing. I mean, what happened to you? You used to be so incredible. You were so passionate about being a doctor, a good doctor. I mean, are you so driven by ambition?
Look at you. Always perfect. Always have to be right.
That's not true.
This must really be killing you. Me being here stealing your thunder. Oh, not that there's much to steal.
This is not about me.
This is completely about you. Here I am practicing medicine at the best hospital in Manhattan. My research is published, admired by doctors all over the country. And where are you? Portland, Oregon. No wonder you're choked with envy.
I think you need to examine why you're lashing out at me.
And I think you need to examine why you want to sabotage me.
You've sabotaged yourself.
You know what? Go ahead, Peg. Tell Dr. Braverman. Expose my little infractions. As long as you're willing to admit why you're really doing it.
Hey, Peg.
Hey.
Well, you know how I operate, Doc. Just say it.
I reviewed the CAT scan with the neurologist, and there is evidence of a tumor. There's an abnormal mass on the temporal lobe. It's part of the brain involved with emotion, memory, the ability to recognize sound, the perception of time and place. The pressure from the tumor may be triggering certain memories.
So that's why I'm seeing things.
It's unusual, and I'm surprised that you haven't had other symptoms. But I spoke with Dr. McCutcheon, our top neurosurgeon.
Surgeon?
The good thing is, he thinks he can safely remove the tumor, but he has to do it soon. So we've scheduled you for surgery